look at our Vegas.com Slam Dunk Championship. Starting lineup: Randall of Illinois, A.J. Bowman, Augusta State. From Arkansas, Sonny Weems, Bullard at Texas A&M Community College. J.R. Giddens, New Mexico. James Gist, Maryland. Ewing Jr. of Georgetown. And Deron Washington of Virginia Tech. Our first contestant from the University of Illinois, Randle.
Trying to finish strong here at the dunk contest.
And he goes in with a left hand and throws one down. Another look.
Swoops in, soars like a bird.
Bryant at 6'8". Here's another angle. Nice hang time and delivers with that left hand. Here's A.J. Bowman. Just got done playing in the Division II championship. A loss by Augusta State to Winona State. His season didn't end the way he wanted to. Let's see about the dunks. Well, a nice double pump. He's still got time, remember. The only problem is I always think when you miss the first time it affects what the judges think. He did the exact same dunk, though.
To get the ball and come back. Splits the legs in midair. A little Baryshnikov.
Tell you what, it's better looking than everybody thinks. And here's Sonny Weems. Second team All-SEC, had a really great season in the SEC.
At 31 points in their NCAA first round win against Indiana. He is explosive. Look at this guy.
Went in between the legs. Here's Sonny Weems, 6'6", out of West Memphis, Arkansas.
One of the legs, the hook dunk.
One of the better athletes to ever come out of the state of Arkansas, guys. He went 23-6 in long jump in high school. He was a 6'10" high jumper and never went to track practice. Big-time explosiveness for the Hog.
Will Bullard from Texas A&M Corpus Christi. And here he comes in round one. Up and over and through.
That's got to be another 10, huh? Right back at you. Good counter punch.
So he understands how to accept a challenge. Wow, over a 6'9" guy.
His grandma Lois raised him, after all, that foster care Jimmy's talking about. Right now, yeah, the care has to go to the guy he's going over the top of. J.R. Giddens out of New Mexico.
This better be spectacular to get a big score.
Gonna go off the backboard. Oh, he threw it off the backboard.
A flashback, throwback.
Watch this, how far this ball comes off the backboard. Goodness.
With the pressure on after the first miss, he answers. Well, the toss was almost too far. Look at that wingspan.
Out of the ACC, James Gist.
Well, he's been dunking since the 6th grade, so he ought to have some experience at it.
Well, he got high enough, but I don't know if style points are going to be good enough. All ACC defensive first team. Look at that. He almost hit his head on the rim, and that's just it. What we're all talking about.
That's an example. On the replay, the dunk was more impressive than it was live.
Good point.
And yet the judges don't have access to the monitor, so we may have to change this next year. Something to discuss in the offseason with the organizers.
Patrick Ewing Jr. Not quite his dad's size, but at about 6'8". Yes. Ewing Jr. Well, made it look easy, but again, judges don't seem overly impressed.
To the execution, the delivery,
it never looked good, did it?
It was the wrong play call. There was the finish. Deron Washington, and this is Jimmy's favorite.
A 41-inch vertical, fellas.
He's capable of doing something special.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Wow. Again, made it look so effortless. The tap off the glass. Is that a 360 flush?
Pounded off the backboard. I mean, you got to get up high to pound it, and then still be up high enough to flush it.
And keep in mind, he's taken off outside the lane or just inside. Wow.
At one down, one to go. Second dunk of round one is coming up with Will Bullard, your leader, with a perfect 50.
Says he'd like to be a financial advisor for athletes in his future.
It's not a bad career.
No, not at all.
Take that big 20%.
You get a good athlete.
That's going to be too regular. Just too regular. In Georgia, in the Division II championship.
Didn't find out till Tuesday night that he was even going to be in this competition.
Yeah,
so
he was psyched just to be here.
Yeah, arrived late last night. Has not had a lot of time to prepare.
Much like his first dunk, though. Pretty similar. Here we go.
Still a thrill when you're. That's a great miss, by the way.
It sure is.
And you're a Division II kid, though, on this big stage tonight. Pretty memorable for him.
Yep.
A.J. Bowman from Augusta State.
One of the high points of his career was knocking off Indiana in the NCAA tournament for 31.
Oh, good. Now, that was a pretty good assist to yourself right there.
Well, that takes timing and precision.
Not easy to do, to throw that pass where it bounces right out in front of the rim. And then a chin on the rim athlete is Sonny Weems. And all the folks back home say, woo, pig suey.
That's right.
Well, he's catching this in mid-stride, too. The good hands, the grip.
Stay patient, stay calm, stay positive. You'll have success.
Wow! And that was just like a little nonchalant one-hander with a complete spin for one of the smaller guys here at 6'5". Texas A&M Corpus Christi, look at this.
Looked like George McGinnis or Oscar Robinson with the big hands.
He just kept on spinning.
Look at the mitts. Johnny bench-sized mitts there.
That's one of the better dunks we've seen in the years we've been doing this competition. Yeah. I'm telling you, for a kid that's only really about 6'4", when you stand beside him,
a little bit of a Heisman there.
Major league.
And so now as he skips along in front of press row here he goes in his second dunk. Oh! That ball was coming down a little bit too low, and he brought it in a windmill to keep it up there.
Watching the New Mexico Lobo ladies play in the NCAA tournament, got so excited the cell phone broke and has not found the answer for it yet.
He sat on his cell phone when he was cheering for the ladies at New Mexico, and he said, you know what, I can't get my number, so everybody call me. Should be taken out of here.
Brad, a little salty on him.
Yeah, I am.
Let him have some fun.
Kissed.
Oh, man, that ain't gonna work. Come on, James. And that's a good-looking dunk, but it won't style the judges much, I don't think.
When you're 6'9", you can do a lot of things around the rim. That's why he was a terrific defensive player for Gary Williams. But when you're staring at that rim, you've done something.
Also, he improved his game, his mid-range game, his shot from distance.
Patrick Ewing had only a 38 the first time.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Oh, that's got to be a perfect 10s across the board.
Behind the back, switches hands, and bang.
Woo, that is 50. Woo, don't even go to the judges. That's a perfect score.
Here's another look. The Big East sixth man of the year. Nothing sixth man about this one.
David Copperfield. Wow.
That brought everybody off the bench. And wow, that is pretty. He had all the dreads going until about February. Let's see if he's going to dread this dunk. Oh! Now he tried it twice. Well, maybe. A couple of seconds left. Nope. The 4 semifinalists in the Vegas.com Slam Dunk Championship. J.R. Giddens, New Mexico. James Gist, Maryland. Sonny Weems of Arkansas. And Will Bullard of Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Remember, it's just one dunk here in the semifinals, so you've got to be impressive. And that's not impressive. I don't think he's going to get another one off. Maybe. Oh! Nice hang time. I don't know if they're going to give him credit for that or not. He's got to get animated right here, I think, in the semis. Oops.
He just needs a dunk at this point.
I think Mighty Mouse, maybe. Well, it's not going to be, so Giddens and Gist are both gone. Well, Sonny Weems has been pretty strong. 49 on his first dunk, 44 on his second. So he's at 46 and a half and was in second place all the way. He's second to last here.
He's going for the George takeoff. The
Here
George
he goes.
takeoff.
From the free throw. They got it. From the foul line and in.
The Razorback Nation right now stands up to call the high-flying hog from the free throw strike.
Wow, that is something.
Just inside of the foul line, soaring like an eagle, above the rest.
He is a big-time athlete.
He had one in round one. Now he's got two, and it looks like he's coming in from a different angle. Here he goes, Will Bullard. And up and airborne and around everybody. Woo. Let's watch our jump meter, fellas. Oh, yeah. That's pretty good.
41-inch vertical. You know, he said that's what he had.
Yep. He wasn't kidding us, was he?
No. Almost a pole vault over his partners. I think he might even use the left hand here to catapult himself a bit higher for the flush.
And we know who's in the finals. Sonny Weems of Arkansas. Will Bullard, Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Can you do any better than this? It's a one-dunk final. You got 60 seconds to do it. And he got over everybody, but he kind of took the third guy out.
Stay patient, stay calm, stay positive. That equals success in his mind. And he's done that tonight. He knows his limitations, just continues to stack guys up.
It looks like dominoes here as these three all run into one another. Dominoes rolling down.
I was wrong about wanting to be the third guy. Third guy got it right in the face.
To go to the chiropractor tomorrow with those three. Got to take care of the revenue generators.
Here's Sonny Weems in the finals. Missed it. Between the legs and with the left hand again. Is it good enough to beat 44? That's the question.
This was not as impressive, Brad.
I'm with you on that, Jimmy. I'm with you on that as well.
Not easy to do, obviously, and he used the right hand between the legs earlier. Now baseline, and with the left hand up, and is it enough to surpass what Will Bullard did? Sonny Weems is our Vegas.com slam dunk champion.
40-inch vertical, 6'10" high jumper in high school, and it all pays off for Sonny Weems.